Welcome back, everybody, to the Two Idiots franchise with the Chicago Cubs. It is World Series time, and we are ahead 2-1. Minnesota did take the first game in the series, but it's been all Chicago since then, and we are hosting them. So in Game 4, we'll still be at home, and we are going to start Ricky Tiedemann. In the spotlight today, Game 4 of the World Series, no bigger stage in all of baseball, and Tiedemann is down 0-2 in his postseason appearances right now with a 5.91 ERA. On the other side of the coin, though, for Minnesota, Jacob deGrom is 0-1 and a 27 ERA. Could offense be what wins the game today instead of pitching? We'll see. Game 4 action coming to you live from Chicago in Wrigley Field. 41,000 plus here to see Game 4 as the Chicago Cubs have taken the last 2 games to take the lead from Minnesota in the World Series. Game 4 today, and it is a pivotal one. Do we go up 3-1? Well, it's going to start and depend on Ricky Tiedemann and whether or not he is on today.
Quebec City.
You want to make any prediction of any sort at all for how Tiedemann's start's going to go?
I am hoping he pitches like he's never pitched before.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the thrill of pitching in the World Series is just going to be the adrenaline and the focus that he needs to shine.
And there's guys that definitely fall in that category, and we've seen plenty of them to where they need that kind of a pressure push in order to operate at their best. And it's almost like harkening back to like that clutch rating, you know? And it's never been more apparent than what we see with pitchers. And basically because they get every single pitch as an opportunity, you know? So like we see a lot more of what a pitcher is made out of more often than we do the hitters. And so there's definitely guys that operate better under pressure, but I think the case is still unsolved for Tiedemann. I don't know that I would consider him a pressure pitcher or not yet. It's not been enough starts for us, I think, for me to really put him in any category yet. So I'm very interested.
Yeah, it's the same thing. We've only have limited access or exposure to Tiedemann. I mean, he's pitched well in the minors for us, and I mean he's held his own for the most part so far. But yeah, I mean this is definitely a big test.
Yeah, and really the biggest that you could ask for, as I queued it up at the start, you know, this is the biggest series in all of baseball. There's nothing that's more focused on than this. And with Tiedemann getting the start in Game 4, hopefully he can feel the confidence, you know, that he deserves this spot and this opportunity, because I do think that he played his ass off in the minor leagues, as you referred to. His MLB experience so far has not been absolutely stellar, but he will end up getting out of the first in Game 4 of the World Series here with no hits allowed versus the Minnesota Twins. So a good start.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Keep that up.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 as the Twins go down, and they'll turn it over to us in the bottom for Seiya Suzuki to lead off one more time. Rom gets a strike in there.
That previous inning when you were giving your breakdown on Tiedemann, I noticed one of his pitches was well inside. He could call the strike. So I don't know if this umpire is going to be a problem or not.
I'm not sure. Maybe he's a fan of Tiedemann.
Maybe.
We'll see. We had a little bit of trickery in Game 3 with some of those calls, too, I know, so...
It was a little bit back and forth. It was kind of even. There was kind of both sides, but, you know, you always notice more against yourself than you do the other team. But
of course.
We got one big favor in the first, but hopefully we'll see a few more.
Yeah, I'd like to. And Suzuki will run the count full. 3-2 now here to start the game off, making deGrom work deep into the count. And that goes to right center field. Suzuki with a line drive after running the count full, and he will have a leadoff double.
Man, that's a way to work a double. Go to a full count, drive up that pitch count, and then get the double. That's awesome.
Yep. So after 6 pitches, he'll start over again, searching for his first out, and Soto will foul one off to left.
Come on, Soto.
Oh, and that is hit well, a liner, but it goes directly quickly to the right fielder, and Suzuki will push third,
Ooh.
and he makes it barely there.
All right, Soto, that worked. We got advanced the runner. We'll take it.
Yep. And Jordan Walker, averaging 375, will come in the number 3 spot, and now 90 feet away from taking the first run of the game. A fun thing that I found, I was doing, Jordan Walker, hold that thought to right field. It is going to be deep enough to be a sacrifice fly. And so, between Soto and Walker and Suzuki, our top 3 give us a run.
Took a lot of work, but we got there.
Yeah. That's the way to play small ball. We've referenced the dependence, and Vladdy will get that through past third base into left field, a 2-out single. We had referenced in one of the previous games the dependency on home runs.
Yeah.
And I think you and I had both yearned for a little bit more small ball, making it feel like we really, really earn it and not just an errant pitch that's taken advantage of.
Yeah, I agree.
Fantastic way to start this game off is really earning that first run. Back to the thought is that I was doing a little bit of research on some Cubs history and some things, and the inaugural National League season, the first season that the National League existed, was 1876. Nope. And you'll never guess who won the first World Series.
Cubs.
The Cubs. They were the Chicago White Stockings at the time. And for longtime YouTube fans of the Chicago Two Idiots franchise series, you should be able to remember that we talked about the Chicago Cubs briefly were named the Chicago Orphans.
Yep.
This would, of course, been prior. The original name was the Chicago White Stockings. So a little bit of fun history. But in 1876, the White Stockings went all the way. The first team to ever do it. And here we are in 2026 in this simulated franchise. 150 years later, dead even on 150. And the Chicago Cubs are poised to take another World Series.
We definitely are. Man, that's awesome.
Oh, and Tiedemann gets Lewis. I don't know if that was a check or just a call. It looked like the umpire notated that he went for it.
Yeah, he done the point to the finger point thing usually means they swung. But
gotcha.
that was right in the edge of the corner, so it could have been either way.
That looked more outside than in to me, but if this umpire is going to give us a little help in Game 4, you know what? That's all right by me.
Yep.
We all know how much it's gone against us most often, so I'm okay with it.
Nice grab by Vladdy.
Yep. 2 quick outs for Tiedemann. And Jeffers will step in, averaging 280. He's had some good spots against us here in the World Series. Doing well in the postseason.
Yeah, 280.
Try to shut him down.
899 OPS, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs.
That's a good line. Hard to ask for more than that in the World Series. Oh, he crosses the plate.
Fetty. And he says no.
Any contact there, and it goes foul into the right field stand. So Tiedemann's ahead 1-2 against Jeffers with 2 outs. And he got him! The slider just casually drops into the bottom of the zone. Tiedemann's got 2 very strong innings to begin this game.
Very nice. Keep that up.
Absolutely. And now, 6, 7, and 8, beginning with James Wood, who is just underneath that Mendoza line, averaging 196 here in the postseason.
Couple home runs and 3 RBIs. At least he's got a little bit of production in the postseason, but that average has been pretty low the whole time.
Well, and the reliability and the speed out in the outfield. When we put him in instead of PCA, we had like a couple of positional changes. We took Soto out. Eventually we took PCA out. And James Wood has been really, really reliable on defense every time that we've seen him, really. And with his speed, I think that it's not a one-to-one switcheroo for him and PCA, but it's about as close as I think you could ask for. A guy that is very quick, that will get on base, a little more often than not, but a stolen base threat, great defense, speed in the outfield to get there, not much power. It's almost the same profile build as a PCA.
I think he's got a touch more power maybe than PCA, but Yeah, his... Oh, yeah. That was wild.
Yep.
But, yeah, he doesn't have the top speed that PCA does, that's for sure.
Oh.
But, yeah, I mean, his defense is right up there, so can't complain.
All right, 2 down now for Jacob deGrom here in the bottom of the second, and Nico Horner will step in and immediately hit hard but foul. It was over 100 off of the bat.
Nico's quietly sneaking up to that 300 average.
Yep. He'll drop down a little bit off of the grounder to Naylor right there at first.
But he struggled so hard at the first of the postseason, and now he's hitting, in the over 290 now. So.
Yep. Just consistently, slowly climbing up the ladder there. Change up in there to Austin Martin, who we know has been dangerous against us as well. Minnesota, I wouldn't say, is an intimidating team for me. Like, when I think of this matchup, I'm not scared of facing Minnesota, but there's a few guys now with some postseason experience in these matchups under our belt. There's some guys here, like Austin Martin, that I am wary of for sure.
Yeah, there's a few guys in the team that definitely are carrying a decent average. A few home runs and a few RBIs, so those guys are definitely the dangerous ones. But, yeah, overall their lineup is not like a massive threat.
Yep,
he's going for 3.
Third.
Oh, he got it easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Austin Martin revs the engines, and he's got the engines, and he's got a leadoff triple against Tiedemann.
Yeah.
And the leap there by, who was it, Nico Horner at second base. Yeah, he very nearly got there. Just, so close. Beautiful fastball by Tiedemann. Running inside the whole way and just ending up right there on the corner. That's a great pitch, too. That is one thing we've identified about Tiedemann in the time we've seen him, is that control, is that he's pitching. Oh, and Young is able to come up and dunk on it and grab it. Wow.
Awesome.
Beautiful. But, yeah, is that Tiedemann throws his fastball right around 90 miles an hour, which is really slow for a major league fastball. But we've talked about it several times, so just to reiterate here again in Game 4, the value that he brings is not in the velocity, it's in the placement. And the last at-bat or two, I think has really, really shown that again. Those beautiful corner spots that he's able to hit at 90 miles an hour are more dangerous than something that's a little inside or a little outside at 97, 98.
For sure.
Brooksley is another guy that I'm a little wary of, and he'll take a walk. Oh, boy.
Sorry,
just setting us up for the double play.
Yeah, just going to say, it sets it up for the double play, so we're good.
Sorry, I didn't steal that one from you.
He's, no, you're good. He's pitched up a little over the 90. I thought he's seen a 94 out of him.
Oh, he might have been angry. I don't know.
He might have been. But yeah, he's pumping it like 90, 91, 92. That's his average for fastballs, but they're all corner. They're all corner, top. And he's got a great slider and changeup, so.
Yep. He's got a lot of tools, and I think for the young age that he's at right now, it's a shame that we're not going to see how he develops in this franchise. That is going to be one of the hardest parts for me is ending MLB The Show 24, is because there's guys that we have that I really want to see the trajectory their career takes in this simulation. Because next year on MLB The Show 25, the rankings, the overalls, everything is going to be just slightly tweaked, updated, etc. And there is exactly what we're talking about. 93 at the top of the zone, skims right in there. And the lefty-lefty matchup for Tiedemann makes it look like it's going to run inside or up above. And that just creeps. At 93, it came through and just skimmed the top of the zone. A beautiful pitch.
Whatever team we decide to pick, maybe one of our starters from the Ricky Tiedemann.
Could be. Well, the other guy that I think we could argue in the exact same manner, and even that right there, 92, slightly outside on that corner. But if he chases it, what are you going to do with that? I mean, that's an extension. He's just going to bloop it or ground it.
Yep.
But anyways, Cade Horton is the other guy that I'm thinking of, and he's a real-life prospect that people are talking about in the same way. And the slider gets Tiedemann out of it. Beautiful. So yeah, I'd be really interested to see because, you know, we didn't get too much out of Cade Horton here in the major league level in this simulation. It's so fortunate, you know, in our final year here that we finally got Horton and Tiedemann both up here, and Tiedemann's obviously a little more advanced in this game, so he gets the spotlight more than Cade Horton, but he's another guy that I would have really, really loved to see.
Oh, yeah, the same. There's a few other guys that, you know, some of the guys we drafted, like, what's going to happen to them? You know, we have a couple other guys we traded for and left them in the minors to get, you know, some improvement, like Jace Young. We never seen him once. You know, we traded for him. He's down in the minors. He's log jammed because his brother's at third base. And oh, good call, So yeah, I mean, the fact that we don't get to see some of those guys, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, and you know, I'm looking back at the free agent list and the draft list that we did, and I'm looking at guys like Garrett Gutierrez, who we drafted in 2024 year one. He was actually the highest overall rated player that we drafted at the time. We drafted him in the 3rd round, and like he only had a 78 potential, but that's somebody that I was like, I wonder where he went. Like, what happened to him? Who else we got? In 2025, we drafted, let's see. Actually, those are quite low, but Johnny Dixon, Freddie Wheat, William Bell, those 3 relievers that we were like really unsure of. I'd like to see what some of those random guys did. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the last draft class, a lot of those guys were throwaways, a lot of bums.
Yeah.
There wasn't much there. It was a horrible draft class. But yeah, you just never know. Like, you get a fella that just might be, you know, a specialist in the bullpen. You just never know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, geez, Soto, you just gonna stand there? Fucking human statue right there. Look at that.
1-2 to Soto, and he'll watch it. And Ford might take the second. No. He definitely had the wheels for it, I think, but it's 2-2. Ford remains at first. All the way. Come on, Soto. Let's put something together here.
DeGrom's throwing him there at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yes!
And that's hit hard, and it goes by. First base into right field. A one-out single from Soto, and Ford will make it easily over to third base. Runners on the corners now.
There you go, boys. Aggressive base running.
Yep, and now Jordan Walker with runners on the corners and only 1 out. Here we go again. Picked up RBI number 9 by driving in Seiya Suzuki in the first, and to give us the lead. And now, with 2 runners on and only 1 out, Walker's got a even better position. And 2 balls right away to him.
Inside, ball 3.
This guy didn't miss a game last year. 162 played. That is awesome. All right, taken.
They never swing at 3-0. I don't know why.
Yeah. Just in case. Oh, wow. He was just charging up the whole time for that.
Yeah, he's fucking in his shoes.
Building the power level.
Oh, it's foul.
And that goes up, and it will drive foul. No play on it. All right, so full count once more to Jordan Walker. DeGrom delivers. And that is an easy take. Ball 4. And now, wouldn't you know it, it's bases loaded for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. My gosh, if he was to crush it right here, oh, it'd be just bedlam out there in Chicago.
I didn't want to say anything, but hit a home run.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd be happy if he just got a base hit.
Yeah. I mean, any positive production here, I'd be thrilled with.
Sack fly, base hit, I'll take anything.
Ooh, fouled away the meatball, and it's 1-2. Vladdy is behind DeGrom. Fouled again.
All right, line this one up.
Yep.
2 balls.
No, that is above the zone, and it's 2-2. Bottom of the 3rd, and the Twins are in very grave danger.
Oh!
And that goes past. Harry Ford better get home, and he does! Runners advance as well, so a wild pitch from DeGrom, or a passed ball, rather, on the catcher. And now it's Chicago up by 2. No! Okay, that's going to go foul. Okay. right into the corner of the dugout.
Good spot for it. Oh,
Wow.
Haggerty
Can't
was-
get out of this at-bat yet.
Haggerty is out in front. This is
Yep.
pitch number 9. Oh, and he fucking did it! He fucking did it!
believe it! It's not a grand slam, but only because of the pass ball. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with home run number 5 of the postseason drives in 3, and it's 5-0. Unbelievable!
Holy shit. Oh, that was awesome. Man, the Grom is unraveling.
Yeah, he sure is. Wow. The long at-bats, I think, finally wore him down. And, wow, Lawler flailing at that. But he's had a lot of pitches here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, just before Vladdy came up, he was over 22 pitches.
Yeah.
Or up to
and then that was
22
a long
pitches.
at-bat.
Sorry, yeah, 22 pitches. So, yeah, he's...
Oh, no way. No way. Thank you. All right, 2-2 to Lawler with 1 out now as the bases have been cleared. Fouled away.
Back to the bottom of the
DeGrom
zone
with
on that one.
Pitch number 65. And that will not be the one to do it either. Wow. Minnesota better be warming somebody up.
Yeah, DeGrom's going to throw his arm off.
Yeah.
Here's pitch number 9.
If my mental math is right here, we should be nearing 40 pitches in this inning.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here
When
comes...
Vlad was up, it was, what would you say,
9.
22?
No, before Vlad, yeah, it was 22.
Yeah. And Lawler will pop that up. It's sky to center and shallow enough to be brought in. So that's the second out, mercifully,
Oh,
for
wow.
Jacob deGrom.
Only out number 2.
Yeah. All that work. And James Wood is underneath it. He had power, but not the right spot on the bat. And that is a high fly out to end the third. We'll see if we get deGrom for the fourth.
I think that was a little off the front of the bat for James.
Ooh. That one looked a lot better, though.
Yeah.
3 innings down, and we'll move into the fourth now for Tiedemann with a 5-0 cushion.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here's where we just play relaxed. Loosey-goosey, baby.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Don't try to overthrow pitches. Don't try to swing into your shoes.
That's ball 2.
Don't try to throw
Naylor
from the wall to
watches
home.
ball too. Yeah.
Play smart ball. Oh,
Oh,
Foul.
and Naylor, is that staying fair? It is foul. You knew it right away.
just the animation.
Ball that's outside.
Ball outside. It's 3-1 now. Tiedemann's going to have to give him something good or walk him.
Oh, nice pitch.
87 that two-seamer was down to. Wow, full count.
Holy, that was
About
way outside.
Swung out of his shoes. He chased that car all the way around the corner block. And he got him on the slider. 82, but placed perfectly. And that's the 5th strikeout for Tiedemann. Swing and a miss from Royce Lewis. 93 challenged at the top of the zone. Tiedemann continues to impress.
Ball.
This is in there with the slider. It's okay. Get him looking in. This one might be outside.
Hey.
Slightly left of center, but 1-2. Oh, and the slider chews him up inside. Strikeout number 6 for Ricky Tiedemann. Through 3 2/3, Tiedemann has struck out a 2 full innings worth of batters all by himself. No defense needed.
Yeah, he's been very efficient.
Yeah. 0-1 against Brian Reynolds, as Tiedemann has only needed 57 pitches to get through 3 2/3 against this World Series contender. And that's tracked down by Nico into shallow right field. Tiedemann's through 4 clean innings, only 1 hit allowed. Minnesota has disappeared in Game 4.
Don't say that too loud.
I have to talk to my editor. Tell him to lower that in post.
I'm gonna raise the volume on it.
Oh, shit. All right, so DeGrom does get another opportunity here in the bottom of the fourth. And Josh Young hit 103 over to third base, but quick reactions net the Minnesota Twins their first out in the bottom of the fourth very quickly. And Nico, a liner to center,
he
dive, and he can't get it. All right, Nico with a one-out single.
Up next for the call, the catcher.
That's nice.
Take it. Whoa!
Oh, no. No. Oh, I knew it. I saw the hesitation. And the Twins take it away. DeGrom on the throw over gets him.
Every fucking time.
Every time.
Come on, Harry. You got this. Oh.
And that's a called strike on the outer edge to even it at 1-1. Fouled away, and 1-2 against Ford now with 2 outs.
Ball. That's inside.
Misses inside. DeGrom seeking to not have a 40-pitch inning again.
The count is full.
And he will run the count full. Can't get it on that one. 3-2 to Ford.
Oh.
No! Come on, man. You're a catcher. You knew that was in the dirt.
Yeah. Before he threw it, you should have known it was in the dirt.
Uh-huh. All right, pitch number 80. Full count one more time. And Ford will lift that to center field, and he's under it. And that's the end of the fourth. Halfway point of game 4 is now here, and Tiedemann steps back out. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Minnesota as they are running out of time here to turn this game around.
1-0.
Ryan Jeffers has had some sparks of glory against us. 8 runs in the last 10 games. That's not all against us, but still.
That's out.
Tiedemann missing the strike zone for the first 3.
There we
And
go.
he'll get 4 in there. All right. Another perfectly placed fastball, and he's back. Count has gone full to Jeffers, and Tiedemann delivers. No, he nails him with it.
Hits him right in the ass.
Oh, no.
Why?
I don't know. Tried to tie him up inside, and I don't know. It just got him.
Got to give him a colonoscopy with a baseball.
All right, so with nobody out, they do have a leadoff base runner now off of the hit by pitch, and Austin Martin steps back in. And he quickly behind 0-2. He is quickly behind. Blech. Great changeup. Fouled away.
Get
And
it.
a dribbler to third. Young throwing to second. Back to first. And no. Austin Martin is just too damn quick to turn the double play on him.
The hell is his speed rating?
Like 130, I think.
He got diamond shoes on. He opened a pack of cards just before the game. He's got a pair of diamond shoes.
Right.
Give him 23 speed.
Whoa, that's down.
All right, missing 2 in a row to Walker Jenkins. Tiedemann's got to get back on track here with all that speed on first. And that is a high pop up to left field. Suzuki running over. He's under it. And we've got 2. See if we can strand Martin at first. Number 9 spot for Brooks Lee, who is still at 400 in the postseason.
Yeah, 1,300 OPS, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Yeah, we need to knock that average down.
Yeah. He's been an excellent base running contributor. Has not driven in many runs in the postseason, but with that average and the OPS, he is getting on base a massive amount of time. It's 0-2 against him with 2 outs now. Tiedemann near getting out of the 5th. And he got him once again. Another great example. 90 miles an hour, top of the zone, and he sets him down.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
All right, the Twins dip into the bullpen first, and it's Jordan Balazovic.
Are you sure?
No. I just had that thought too. I was like, why was I talking over the PA announcer? That was my one chance to listen to how it was correctly pronounced, and I didn't do it.
I know. That's why I questioned you. It sounds right. It definitely sounds like you said it how it looks, but yeah. It's funny. I was waiting for the announcer, and you're like, just right over top of him.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Suzuki pops it shallow near second base for a leadoff out. I'm going to go ahead and say Balazovic.
Suzuki
Normally in those type of like European names, you know, like that typically the C is like a CH sound. It's common.
Yeah.
You know, like Polish or other European countries, any of them. And Soto hits it hard. 108 off the bat, but it's well foul. 0-2. Oh, gets a good one to hit there. And Naylor quickly reacting, and that's 2 down for Balazovic. It's also a fun name to say. I like that. And Walker, a liner to left. No, it doesn't come in. I thought that had room to find the ground, but nope.
Wow. Three
Quick
flyouts. We'll pop one pop up and 2 flyouts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. That is quite all right with me as we're in the top of the 6th now with Ricky Tiedemann as the lineup turns over and Julian lifts that high to right field for Soto. And that's a 1-pitch out to lead it off. 5 1/3 for Ricky Tiedemann. An incredibly successful start in the World Series. Love to see it. Beautiful slider. Wow, man.
Correa's only hitting 161.
Am I right with that, too?
Me too.
This might be the best start of the World Series that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
You think?
It's got to be. I mean, it's been great.
5 2/3. Only 1 walk, I believe.
Yep.
I think only 1 hit still. And he struck out, I want to say, I think it's 7 right now. I mean,
Yeah,
it's been a near perfect start.
Yeah, it's been great. He's been pitching a gem.
And Naylor to right field. Soto going after it, and we've got it. A very quick top of the 6th for Ricky Tiedemann, which means we will most likely see him for 7. That is awesome, man. What a moment for that young man to finally turn it on for us.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, bottom 6, and Vladdy fouling off the first 2 to fall behind.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thankfully, not going after that changeup.
2-2 count.
Oh, boy. That looked like he went for it. I saw the bat come all the way across.
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't
3
get
balls,
called.
2 strikes.
Oh, wow. No hold back on that. So now the count is full. Couple fortunate outcomes there. And to right. No, it's foul. Here we go with the full counts again. Yep.
Wow.
3-2 one more time. And that one to third once more, and that will be played. Let's go, Lawler. Get into the mix, man.
Yep, he needs to. Let's get back on that horse.
Yep, good fastball. 2 flyouts. I mean, he's had contact, but
2 for 13 with a double in the World Series.
yep.
That's a ball.
Man, if we could put the Twins into the situation with us, you know, ahead 3 games to 1, and they would have to win every game, that'd be phenomenal. And Lawler, here we go. We asked for it, and he will find the gap in right center field. A 1-out double for Jordan Lawler.
Nice. Very nice.
Awesome.
All right, James, your turn to get in the mix.
Yep.
Ball, inside.
But to this point right now, you got to really love our chances, don't you?
I
had 2
certainly
games
do.
to 1, bottom of the 6th, a 5-0 lead. Everything seems to be clicking right now.
James is 0 for 13 in the World Series.
Well, everything except for James.
Yeah, James, come on.
Oh. 1-2.
Hey!
And there it is. Ask and ye shall receive. James Wood with a 1-out single and another RBI for Chicago. Make it 6-0 in the 6th.
0 for 2 for day in the Josh. Sorry. 0 for 2 in the day for Mr. Young. Let's get in the mix.
One's the count.
Yeah, let's get in the mix. No way, this is happening. Josh Young deep to left field. No. Not quite to the warning track. It runs out of gas.
We'll not get 3 in a row there, I guess.
No.
That's a ball.
And Nico, if you get on base, take a short fucking lead
Yeah.
and keep your eye on the pitcher.
6 for 12 here in the World Series. Nico's batting .500 against the Twins. That is awesome.
Oh, that
And
was
there's a
solid.
hard shot, and he'll increase that average just a little bit more. 103 off the bat for a liner to center field, and we've got 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, that was a solid smack.
Yes, it was. And now Harry Ford. Get in the mix. That's the tagline today. Making Balazovic eat the dirt there on the mound.
Oh,
Oof. 1-1. No, flails of the slider outside the zone, and it's 1-2 now. And he can't get that slider either, so Ford will strand 2. But another run does come across, and will enter the 7th with a 6-run lead. Tiedemann remains. Of course he does. There's only 79 pitches. Make it 80 as the fastball crosses for strike 1.
man, he's
At this point, we're talking about a potential shutout, right?
Did you just say that? Really?
Ball, that's out.
Really?
No, where's my editor? No, take that out. A blooper, and that's picked up at short by Jordan Lawler. 6 1/3 down for Tiedemann. As nobody has said anything that would possibly curse this moment.
I know I didn't.
No, you definitely didn't.
Yeah. I can only speak for myself.
Oh, boy. I didn't think I was still flexible enough to put my foot in my mouth, but here we are.
Every time we watch baseball, they're like, oh, this and that. This is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't put that out there. Never. Shut your face.
1-2 from Tiedemann.
Oh,
Close, but does not get him.
so close.
And that's weakly fouled off behind third.
Throw it
2-2 again.
We got full count.
Oh, it's so close. Count goes full to Reynolds. And it jams him up inside, and Vladdy's able to spear it at first. 2 down now, and Ryan Jeffers steps to the plate. Beautiful slider, backdoors its way in for strike 1. This really has been the game of Tiedemann's life. Unreal, man.
He's definitely loving the pressure.
I cannot imagine this feeling. 40,000 plus fans, hometown crowd, biggest stage in baseball.
Ball 1.
Tiedemann performing like everything is on his shoulders, and he is holding.
Yeah.
Great slider.
Great place for that, too. Can't do much with
Yep.
that.
I think with this pitch count, we're probably not going to get a complete game out of him. This is 94. And that's hit high and going foul into left field stands. 1-2 still.
2 balls.
Way
2 strikes.
inside. Lost the grip a little bit there on that slider.
Oh,
And that goes into center field. A light bloop over the head of Tiedemann. And Minnesota has a 2-out base runner in Ryan Jeffers.
Now batting, the center fielder. Austin
And now Austin Martin comes back. Here we go again.
Nope. That's inside.
Spotted.
Misses inside.
I spotted the Twins fan.
Did you?
Yeah. Left to the up, red shirt. 3 rows back.
Standing up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now he's sitting down.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, he's back standing up again. Here we go.
yeah.
All right, 1-1. Pitch number 99 from Tiedemann.
Oh!
Oh, and he
Good
went around
call.
on it. 1-2. All right, beautiful change up there. And pitch number 100 to Austin Martin. Did not go on that one. 2-2.
He overthrew that fastball.
Oh, and he got him that time. A beautiful change up to sit him down. And Tiedemann is through 7. Only 2 hits allowed to this point. That's amazing.
That is with 2 hits and a walk.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Yep. The lineup will turn over for perhaps the last time unless the bats remain hot. And Seiya Suzuki will get his 4th chance at the plate. And contact made to shortstop. And a quick out, number 1 for Balazovic. And Soto will get his 4th opportunity.
Nope.
Wow.
Ball 1,
Okay.
no strike.
Just says nope.
Ner.
Love that.
Ah.
Hard hit, but foul. 1-1.
He's made a couple really good solid contacts today, but just not a lot to show for it.
Yeah, I feel like we're closer to the comeback here. Oh, no. Practically a swinging bunt from Soto, and he's definitely not quick enough.
No.
Jeez.
Ball 1.
Walker has had a few interesting at-bats this game.
Yeah, sack fly, walk. 368, 1,000 OPS, man. Through the postseason, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Ball 2.
Ooh.
Wow, another friendly call there.
That was a 50-50.
Yep. I'd have probably called that a strike. I think it, because it came in from the top, it had to go down to the bottom of the zone instead of coming up. So I think that was a strike for the entire trajectory. So I'll say that one was a strike for me.
3-2.
And the count goes full with 2 outs for Jordan Walker. Pitch number 40 from Balazovic.
Nope, that's ball
And it
2.
misses above the zone. Walker walks.
For the 2nd time today.
Yep. And here's Big Vladdy again.
He's heating up.
Vladdy Daddy is back.
He's heating up 2 for 3 on the day.
Yep. Big reason why we've got such a comfortable lead right now off that 3-run blast. He'll swing badly on that slider, though. 0-2 against him.
Ball 1.
This is there. Nope. Walker's not getting thrown out on that one. One and 2 to Vladdy. And that is hit hard but foul. He has been really pushing the counts, and I think that's part of the success here.
2-2 the count.
Yeah, driving the pitch count up and getting into full counts and stuff is great.
Yep. And that goes to right field, but it is played, and we are through 7. Only 6 outs remain for Minnesota to mount an epic comeback, as it is 6-0 to enter the top of the 8th, and Tiedemann will get a 1-pitch out against Walker Jenkins.
Keep that up.
That's an easy way to deal with pitch counts. Just get 1 pitch outs. And there's another one. Brooks Lee, hard hit to third base, and Young throws it over. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Tiedemann. Can't get more efficient than that.
No way!
No way!
Holy shit!
You can't write this stuff, people. 3 pitches and 3 outs from Ricky Tiedemann.
Holy fuck!
And he may have just sealed his appearance in the top of the 9th to try to complete game shutout the Twins. We'll see now. I don't know. How do you not let the kid try?
If I was a manager, he'd be going back out. Unless he came in and told me
Yeah.
his arm was sore or something.
Inside.
Said he was tired or sore, I'd be like, all right, if he was, But, yeah, pitching like that,
Yeah.
get back out there, kid.
And Lawler to left field,
Yes.
and it does drop in there just barely. A leadoff single for Jordan Lawler.
Nice.
Now back,
Another hit for him
center
today.
fielder.
Wow, what a game the boys are having. This has been phenomenal. Missed by Wood. High and tight. And another miss as the changeup below the zone fools him. So now Wood is behind 0-2. Does get a piece of that one, but drives it foul into the left field stands just past the dugout. Maybe slightly in the dugout. Hard to tell. And chopped it. He was jammed.
He's up to 53 pitches already.
Yeah. I think they're writing this game off now to where they're not putting in the best of the best. They're just going to let Balazovic eat the rest of this game, I think.
I figure as well.
Yeah. There's no reason to burn a quality reliever at this point when you're down by 6. And fouled off again by Wood. 2-2, one more time. And he does make contact and just barely foul. Wow.
Oh, man, I thought that was fair.
Yeah, it was for most of that. All right, count goes full. James Wood staying alive. This should be pitch number 10. And it does just barely go through into center field. James Wood is on. And we've got 2 men on against Balazovic to begin the bottom of the 8th. Now Young, who still looks to get into the mix.
Oh, so close.
I thought those were the magic words, like completely verified right there. Instead, Young will take that high to right field, jogging back and stopping before the warning track. They pull it in for the first out, but the runner will advance to third, and we've got men on the corners with 1 out now. Minnesota opting to make a change to the bullpen in the final hour. Giovanni Moran is coming in with a 2.35 ERA over 7.2 innings. Lots of work in the postseason, and he's been pretty good.
Yeah, that stat line ain't no lie.
Nope. Oh, no way! Nico Horner deep to left field. Oh, no, it is brought in, but you know what? That's fine, because he's going to score run number 7 off of that sacrifice fly. And there's 2 outs now.
Man, he tagged that so hard.
Yeah. But the crowd reaction, dude, I thought that was a goner.
Damn. Sounded so good.
All right, Ford is back to the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs. And as the possible last hitter that we've got in Game 4, he is now behind 0-2. No! Swings and misses, and we'll move into the top of the 9th. Who is going to get it?
Tiedemann.
Tell me it's Tiedemann. It sure is. After 104 pitches, a Herculean effort to do this whole thing solo dolo. Only 2 hits allowed to this point. Ricky Tiedemann has pitched better than nearly anyone else we've seen for the Chicago Cubs. It has been an absolutely unbelievable game when we wanted it the most. We do have a 2-1 advantage in the World Series. This is not a must-win game. It's just one of those games that really puts us into an incredible position. Being up 3-1 means we only need to win 1 more, whereas Minnesota would need to win 4 in a row. That's a lot harder to do than win just 1 of them. And Tiedemann, recognizing the importance of this game, has put everything on his back. And it's a full count to Correa.
I mean, they have to win 3 in a row.
3 in a row, sorry.
That's all right.
And that's the first out as James Wood is underneath it in center field. Tiedemann only 2 outs away.
Oh.
And Naylor with a laser beam into center field for a 1-out single. I'd say leave him in there. Let's get a double play.
Oh, yeah. Good. We good.
Plenty of room here.
No.
No, they'll bring in Hamilton.
They should have left him in.
Yeah.
At least for 1 more batter.
All right, so Tiedemann gave up only his 3rd hit of the day. Incredible start. Definitely one for the books that we will have to reminisce about at some point. Hamilton comes in for the close now with 1 on and 1 out against Royce Lewis. Great pitch to start him off. A slider that fools him on the outer edge. Oh, man, only 2 outs away from this. Starting to get that nervous energy of, like, we might actually win the World Series.
Yeah, I know.
It's fully within reach now, and I'm terrified. 0-2 against Lewis.
That's outside.
Slider doesn't fool him that time. He'll wait on it, and it's 1-2.
Two balls.
Way outside. Lost control of the fastball to even it 2-2. And
Oh.
that will go through into center field, and Royce Lewis has a one-out single.
God.
The throw to third, and Naylor stayed put at second, so now 2 men on with only 1 out.
God damn it, Hamilton.
Come on, Hamilton.
Knuckle down. Get this fucking guy out.
We only need 2 outs. Whew. Fouled away by Reynolds. 0-1. And that's a good one, and this could be at the turn to second and back to first base, and the Cubs win! Hamilton does get the double play that we wanted, and Ricky Tiedemann and Hamilton combine for a shutout victory against Minnesota in Game 4, and we only need now 1 more game to do it, and we will have World Series champions returning to Chicago.